Welcome back. A coroner has released his finding into the death of 3-year-old Lachie Jones, whose body was found floating in an oxidation pond in Gore 6 years ago. Alexander Ho says the cause of death was undetermined after concluding that drowning was not the only possibility. He has directed a third police investigation. Adam Hollingworth reports.
Lachie Jones' father, Paul, did much to question the thoroughness of the police investigation into the death, but today was finally hoping the coroner would provide definitive answers.
After 6.5 years of police shambles, I'm back to getting it all done again, and just hoping that it's done to a correct level that I can be satisfied with and we get the right outcome.
Shambles was the operative word when it came to the events surrounding the death of 3-year-old Lachie Jones.
Bluntly, it is difficult to escape the lingering impression that much of what occurred was a shambles, which could and should have been avoided.
The inquest's central question: did Lachie drown in an oxidation pond in Gore 6 years ago, or did he somehow die and was subsequently moved there? 2 police investigations concluded he drowned, but Lachie's father, Paul Jones, always said the official explanation was unlikely.
My son, according to the police, has ran away from 2 addresses down here on Southland Street, come to this corner and then gone another kilometre further down here, not only past 1 pond but 2 ponds, and the police events telling me that at the end of the 2nd pond is where he's drowned. There's no marks on his feet. He had a heavy soiled nappy. The dog's never got any scent of him. 9 o'clock at night, and that it's never added up to me.
But Coroner Ho told the inquest he examined the confluence of plausible and improbable factors.
Having done so and considered the evidence about Lachie's physical capability, psychological inclination and the journey as a whole, my view is that it is plausible for Lachie to have travelled under his own steam from Southland Street to the ponds. I also consider this to be the most likely scenario.
Paul Jones had told the inquest there was nothing accidental about Lachie's death.
My son was found face up in the water, floating in the ponds. Unusual. Had no elevated lungs or waterlogged lungs. Unusual. No froth coming from his mouth or nose during resuscitation. Unusual.
But the coroner concluded his mother, Michelle Officer, had nothing to do with his death.
I accept that a morally moribund mother who accidentally killed her child in a momentary fit of violent exasperation might well panic and try to cover it up, but I do not think a natural reaction would be for her to pick up the phone and order a pizza with extra aioli.
Similarly, his brother, Cameron Scott, cannot be placed at or near the scene.
There is no evidence to suggest that Cameron was involved in the circumstances of Lachie's disappearance.
The coroner says the pathologist should have examined the possibility that Lachie had died from a fatal head trauma, and there is a possibility that a third party could have been involved in Lachie's death.
There was no direct evidence that this occurred, but that does not mean the possibility can be safely excluded.
Part of the problem was the numerous holes in the police investigations. Outside court, Lachie's father, Paul, reacted to the news.
I'm back to square one. I've had 2 shoddy and police investigations, and it's given me no closure whatsoever. It's just given me a whole lot of lies and a whole lot of people that haven't told the truth.
The coroner has not formally closed the coronial inquiry, and more than 6 years after Lachie's death, there are still many questions left officially unanswered.